Hey, how about before? We're at Sheboygan County Christian High School where tonight the Eagles take on Sheboygan Lutheran in the Holy War by the Shore. Hello everybody, my name is Mike Martin. Joining me is Chris Wright. Chris, we got quite a ball game tonight.
Yeah, two teams that have only lost once all season. We've got a brand new floor here. Christian looks real sharp. You know, like I said, very exciting. We got 5 kids over 6'5" in the gym. My gosh, I don't ever see that in North or South. And these schools here, these small schools here in town, got all these big kids.
Now tonight, Sheboygan Lutheran, like you said, comes in 4-1. They actually got a better record than Christian, who comes in 3-1. But the story for Lutheran is they got to get production out of Sam Decker, and he's been producing for them so far this year.
Yeah, he's leading the league in scoring. Just a sophomore this year. He's a 6'5" kid that I was talking about before, 22.6 points a game. Got a kind of a conflict of issues here. We got a team in Sheboygan Lutheran that's averaging 60 points a game, and a team of Sheboygan Christian that's averaging 44 points on defense. So something's got to give here. Either, the defense by Christian or the offense by Lutheran.
Let's continue talking about Lutheran just a little more. They got Sam Decker, but he can't do it all. They're going to need some contributions from other people.
Well, I think one of the key things is just like I said, that defense shutting people down. Is they're going to have to get good guard play. We've seen Christian over the years, especially Coach Lipsy, in the way he turns up the heat on D. You're going to have to figure out ways to get him the ball. So Lindau or some of these other kids are going to have to contribute as well. And we know that Christian can play D, but can Decker get the ball to him to get those open shots?
Now, one thing about Lutheran is they're pretty one-dimensional, where Sheboygan Christian is very diversified, and they like to spread the ball around. I think they have a very high basketball IQ.
Yeah, they do. They're very intelligent. If you didn't see the basketball preview, one thing we mentioned is last year they got over the hurdle and they beat Randolph. This year they came in ranked 2nd in state. I think that's a very difficult thing that, everybody's gunning for them. Conference champs last year, ranked number 2 in state. And you're right, they have a very smart team here, and they spread the ball out. They got a bunch of kids that can contribute. They're not just like one person on the team. They don't even have anybody in the top 5 or 6 in the conference in scoring.
One thing, and you don't like this as a coach, their last game they lost to Oostburg here. They haven't played in 8 days. How does that play into tonight's ball game?
Yeah, you wonder sometimes with some of these schedules, some teams play, some teams don't play, and, they had a week to work on it. I think it's great as a coach. My gosh, we got that. It's off our shoulders a little bit. We got that loss. We got beat. Now we can go back and tell our guys, you know what, we need to work on this. We need to work on that. We need to work on this. Maybe we're not that good. As a coach, you kind of say that to the guys. So I think you got a nice club here, and it's going to take everything that Lutheran has to beat them here in their gym.
All right, with that, we're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off for tonight's ball game.
Just close my eyes and I'm with you, and all that I so wanna give you, it's only a
You don't have to be a hero to be a hero. When you adopt a child from foster care, just being there makes all the difference.
Pop quiz for you. In what movie did I play a gang leader struggling in school? Who was my teacher? What did I learn in math class? Oh, and here's one about you. What did your kid learn in math class today?
Know what really matters. Know about your kid's school and know about your kid. Find out 100 ways to know more, do more.
The United Church of Christ. No matter who you are or where you are in life's journey, you're welcome here.
If you're not helping after-school programs, you're really helping to take them away.
That wasn't very nice.
After-school programs, wouldn't you rather be helping?
Diabetes is a killer. After I was diagnosed, I didn't feel sick, so I didn't listen to my doctor. Then it struck. I had a heart attack, then a stroke, and I was only 49.
People with diabetes are 2 to 4 times more likely to suffer a stroke than people without diabetes. And many who survive are severely disabled.
Don't let diabetes destroy your life.
Learn how to reduce your risk of stroke. Call for your free diabetes survival guide.
Pretty soon. They're introducing the starting lineups for Sheboygan Lutheran. Number 1, Sam Decker, is a 6'5" sophomore. Number 3 is Dan Salzbrenner. He's a 6-foot senior. Number 11 is Carl Nimmer. He's a 6-foot junior. Zach Blindauer is a 6'2" senior. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 22, Josh Walrich, a 6'5" senior. For the Eagles of Sheboygan County Christian, they'll be starting number 14, Andrew Stecker. He's a 6-foot senior. There you see Stecker coming out. Number 21, Lee Veldkamp. Veldkamp is a 6'1" senior. Number 22 is Zach Flipsy. He's a 5'9" junior. That's Brett Flipsy's son. There you see Veldkamp coming out. Number 24 is Jeremy Jenzema, a 6'5" senior. And rounding out the starting lineup, another 3-year starter, Joe Meerdink, a 6'5" senior. And a lot of height by those Eagles, Chris. Our officials tonight are Steve Steiner. He'll be doing the tossing of the ball, and Russ Miller. And those two gentlemen are from New Holstein, and they've been around the block. I was talking to Russ before the game, Chris. This is their 5th game this week.
Wow.
Russ took off of work at noon today so he could rest up for tonight's game. He's got no excuses in my book. You mentioned Decker comes in averaging 22.6 points per game, averaging 26.3 in conference. Blindauer is averaging 11.5, Walrich 8.4. Leading scorer for the Eagles is Lee Veldkamp at 12.3. Meerdink is averaging 9, and Stecker is right up there with 11 points per game.
3-1 Christian, 4-1 Lutheran. And look at this.
Lutheran gets the tap and the easy layup. That basket was by Salzbrenner.
Wow.
That was quick.
And that should be scouted. You should know that that's coming. A little bit of press here by Lutheran.
In the JV game, the Crusaders, the Lutheran, did a lot of pressing, and a lot of times the JV team will mimic what the varsity does. Christian very content to work the ball around, and Salzbrenner with a steal, but couldn't save it from going out of bounds. But good hustle by that young man.
Well, both these teams played Manitowoc Lutheran. Both of them beat them pretty handily. However, they also both played Howards, where Lutheran got beat by 15, and Sheboygan Christian beat them at the end again. They've had some good battles, and I'll tell you what, that Howards Grove team's a nice little club, as is Cedar Grove, and this is going to be a tough league this year. Good defense by Lutheran.
A lot of passing, and Christian throws it away. Kiss off the glass is no good by Nimmer, and the putback is up and good by Walrich. 4-0. Lutheran on top. Veldkamp on a nice pass. Easy layup to Flipsy.
Almost looked like it was going to travel, Marty.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Here's another travel.
Both teams playing a man-to-man defense. Salzbrenner had it on top. Oh, unlucky bounce for the Eagles, a lucky bounce for the Crusaders. Another basket by Walrich makes it 6-2 Lutheran. 6:15 remaining in the first quarter. Veldkamp going hard baseline. Good defense played there by Blindauer.
Tell you what, Lutheran does play good D. Salzbrenner's all over.
Wow. Meerdink missed a wide open Jensema underneath the basket.
I was going to say, he's all over Stecker there.
Outside shot is off, no good. Decker trying to get the rebound, taps it out of bounds. Flipsy on the three-point attempt, couldn't get it to go in.
Veldkamp got to play some football this year.
Stecker from the outside. His shot doesn't go down. And a fast break by Lutheran. Decker, hard off the glass, and then we get a foul on Carl Nimmer. His first. In JV action tonight, Lutheran defeated Christian 45-43 in a very entertaining ball game. Nick Verhagen coaching Lutheran was the winner. Easy basket that time for Stecker, 6-4.
Both baskets for Christian have been easy off the press.
No shot, foul before the shot attempt. Steve Steiner making that call. Joe Meerdink committing that foul. It's his first and the first team foul. Meerdink is guarding Decker, and we're going to get an offensive foul called on Jeremy Jensema.
That was a good call. Backed right into him. You see that, Colby? That's what you did to Bogut the other day.
What a bogus call that was.
That's why I don't watch the NBA much anymore, Marty. It's just ugh. Too much driven by professionalism. The Bucks deserve that game.
Turnover. Stecker taking it hard to the basket, draws the foul on Sam Decker. That'll be his first. And Stecker will be going to the line shooting a pair.
Not good decisions there by Decker at all. First the turnover, then the foul.
Yeah.
Back-to-back turnovers, by the way, by him.
I was going to say that first one was an unfortunate set of circumstances because, he's just trying to save an inbounds pass.
Wow.
Ill-advised.
Should just caught it.
A free throw make here, and we're at 6-6 with 4:50 remaining in the quarter. And Stecker does put in a pair. Decker from outside the line is no good. Veldkamp with the rebound, kicks it out. Layup is no good. Stecker, put back, rims out. Tough break for the Crusaders, for the Eagles, pardon me. Getting a good look for a shot was Blindauer, but he couldn't get it to go. Great defense that time by Blindauer. And Decker trying a one-handed catch. Bad fundamentals, Chris, on that play. We're all tied up at 6. There's 4:10 remaining in the first quarter, and I think this is a little bit kind of like a north-south game in that, the kids got to get warmed up and get used to the pace of the game and then settle down. Right now, they're feeling the pressure, I think.
No question. A lot of up and down with not a lot of results.
Yeah,
kind of like
exactly.
we play.
Yeah, right. Veldkamp cut off at the baseline.
Dane Polk checks in. Good defense by him.
Three-point attempt is good. It's 9-6. Veldkamp with the long three. Good defense by Veldkamp, putting a lot of pressure on Blindauer.
Why give up your dribble, Marty?
Or Salzbrenner, I mean.
Yeah, but why give up your dribble?
Yeah.
Don't give up your dribble unless you're going to do something with it. This is one of those deals where both teams play each other so often they know where, you know.
Dane Poth, by the way, is in the game for Sam Decker.
Yeah, I was going to say both teams know each other well. It's who sets better screens and who comes off those screens easier. It's going to make get the easier opportunities. Right now, Lutheran is not getting it open. We talked about the defense in the beginning, Marty. Christian can play it.
A lot of passing. They got the floor spread, but they're not getting anyone open. There they go. Jump shot in the middle of the lane is no good by Blindauer. Rebound, put back is no good, but a foul called. Walrich with a good offensive board. Draws the foul. That's going to go on Meerdink.
Well, Lutheran had a nice start, but since then, it's what, a 9-2 run?
7-2 run.
Well, I thought it was 4-0, which.
Free throw by Walrich is good. Decker back in the ball game. Taking a break is Blindauer. So you got 2 here, 4, and then the 3-pointer is 7.
Well, they got 9, Marty.
Free throw was missed. It's 9-7 right now. Christian on top. Veldkamp on a spin move off the baseline. Couldn't get it to go. And we got a rebound foul on Lutheran, and Coach Decker not very happy about that call. Dan Salzbrenner picking up the foul. His first 3 team fouls on each ball club. Good pass inside to Jensema. He kicks it out to Stecker, and his shot in the middle of the lane is no good. 9-7, Christian on top. Jump shot is no good, but coming away with it was Dane Poth. Ooh, that was a bad miss, Chris.
Been a lot of bad misses by Lutheran.
Of course, in a way, any miss is a bad miss, right?
Wow, they have been off though. Decker missed a bad one, and
good feed inside. Shot is off by Walrich. Boy, he had a good look at it, but couldn't get it to go down. Shot is no good. Minute 15 remaining. And Veldkamp with another 3. 12-7, timeout Lutheran. Veldkamp has been open a couple times from the 3-point line and hit them both, and that's been the difference so far, Chris, those 3-point makes. And you really hit the nail on the head in the interview at the beginning of the game when you said Christian plays really tough defense because they're not giving Lutheran much.
No, and, you know, they've been, like I said, they played against each other for so many times. You know, it's just a matter of how you're going to set a screen and come off the screen. So you got to set your guys up. You just can't run through the motion. They know where you're going, you know, so you got to set a good screen, come off those screens, and create those looks. And right now, Christian is denying that.
We talk about tall guys. Another one we didn't mention at all was a kid by the name of Dustin Brower, a 6'7" junior. He's number 25 out there in white, and very long. Veldkamp on Decker.
Veldkamp is all over Decker.
Yep. Making Lutheran work for their shots, if they get one. Good kick out to Poth. He got around Jensema, but he wasn't able to do anything with it. Too many tall bodies behind Jensema.
Wow.
And Veldkamp picks up a hustle foul.
Not very crisp.
They're 16.5 seconds remaining, Chris, in the quarter. It's 12-7 Eagles.
Just no confidence is what I'm saying. You can see Lutheran hesitating on their passes because they don't want to turn the ball over, and
Brandon Wissey, number 23, is in the ball game, and Brower takes a seat. He had a pretty good run, Chris, I thought. Didn't make any mistakes, and another big body underneath. Makes a big difference.
10 seconds, Marty.
Poth not able to get an open shot. Clock running down to 3. Poth launches it and couldn't get it to go, and we're at the end of 1 quarter of play. Christian on top, 12-7.
There's something you can do to protect your kids from drugs and alcohol. Combine ground beef with egg, tomato sauce, breadcrumbs, and spices. Bake in an oven-safe pan at 350 for 50 minutes. Serve hot.
This is Jamie Lee Curtis. Children who eat dinner with their families are less likely to smoke, drink, or use drugs. So, have dinner together every day.
Delicious.
A message from CASA, the National Center on Addiction and Substance Abuse at Columbia University.
Back at Sheboygan County Christian, getting ready to start second quarter action with the Eagles on top, 12-7. Leading all scorers was Lee Veldkamp with 6, hitting 2 3-pointers. Leading the Crusaders is Josh Walrich with 5 points. He had a couple of baskets and hit 1 out of 2 free throws. Defense, the name of the quarter.
Yep, both teams got 10 shots.
Jensema had it go off of his hands, and then it went off a Crusader. Should have been an interception. I think Nimmer was the kid who couldn't gather it in. Out to the corner, 3-point attempt is no good, but the Crusaders come away with it. Flipsy had the open shot. Veldkamp from 3-point land couldn't get it to go, and Decker with a strong rebound. Takes it hard to the basket and puts it in.
His first basket. I was going to say each team shot 10 shots that quarter, but Christian made 5 and Lutheran only 3, and Decker was 0 for 3, 0 for 2 from 3-point line too. Nice pass.
Veldkamp over to his teammate Jensema for an easy 2. It's 14-9. Shot off the iron, no good. And Flipsy with a strong rebound, and he gets fouled. Carl Nimmer picks up his second foul. Each team with 4 team fouls. And Meerdink with 2 and Nimmer with 2. And here you see Meerdink coming back in, Chris. And coming in for the first time, Alex Tislaw, number 11. And Wissey checking out. Rolling down to the 7-minute mark. The Eagles on top, 14-9. Lutheran in a zone now. Good effort that time by Salzbrenner to throw it off of Meerdink, and Lutheran will have it.
Boy, I would have taken an extra pass and dumped it inside that time.
Decker still being guarded by Veldkamp. The left-handed Walrich's shot is off. Christian doing a pretty good job of breaking the press. They get it over before 10 seconds are up.
Look at that. Oh, I'm telling you, Veldkamp's going to get an easy basket down there.
A good hustle that time by Wheeler. He takes it to the basket but can't get it in. His rebound putback is good though. Good hustle by that kid.
Good point, Marty. Stole my line.
Jacob Wheeler.
See, Lutheran is so. Oh, another bad pass.
Veldkamp, if I can't get it away from him, I'm going to shoot it.
I just think Lutheran's way too far out there. I mean, you can let Decker out there, but I'm telling you what, there's going to be some open lanes. Christian's just got to be patient, take care of the ball.
I think, Chris, what they're trying to do is set up a trap, and that's why they're extending it so far out, but there is a price to be paid for that, you're right.
Not so far. Lutheran's got 2 turnovers off it.
Decker with a pump fake. Wheeler right down Main Street, but lost the ball. Getting it, though, was Walrich for an easy 2.
Walrich comes in at 8.4 a game.
And he has 7 so far. Meerdink from the corner, no good. Veldkamp, also no good. But committing the foul for Lutheran was Zach Blindauer. Lee Veldkamp will be at the line shooting a pair. .5:23 remaining until halftime. Very tight ball game. It's now 15-13. Christian on top. (16-13). Decker dumps it inside. Walrich, but he couldn't get it to go, and then he lost it, and then he picks up a foul. Josh Walrich, his first. Sixth team foul. Next one, Christian will start shooting free throws.
Gave that foul to Decker.
Oh, wow, and that's his second.
And that's one you don't want because you're 94 feet from the other basket.
A good save by Andrew Stecker.
There's good passing. Patience, there it is, Bunny.
Shot off the glass is good by Wissy.
That's how you break the 1-3-1, that extra pass.
That's what I was talking about at the beginning, about a high basketball IQ.
Yep. Look at her play D, get them out here.
Christian extending their defense. Salzbrenner's shot is off. It's 18-13.
They have yet to find that 3-point mark, Marty.
4-point run by the Eagles.
Lutheran 0 for 5 from out there.
Well, I thought Veldkamp got away with the walk. And a 3-point attempt is good by Stecker. They're rolling now. 21-13.
They're 3 for 7 from out there, Marty. Zippo for Lutheran from out there. There's a good pass.
Good ball handling and good passing by Lutheran, and it pays off. Blindauer with a 3-pointer.
They finally got one.
And that breaks the run. 7-point run by the Eagles. It's 21-16. Rolling down, 3:40 until halftime. Mike Martin along with Chris Wright bringing you the ball game tonight. Meerdink covered up nicely, but that left Veldkamp open, but he couldn't get his 3-pointer to go. I thought that was excellent body control by Veldkamp to keep from charging. 30-second timeout before disaster strikes. I thought we were going to have a head-on collision down here.
There's some tired players out there.
Oh, it's up and down action, that's for sure. And really quite impressed with the renovations they've made to the facility. I don't know how many of you people remember, but up in that corner across the way from us, Chris, was that platform where they had a lot of the things for the play and that. We went up there and broadcast some games from up there, and it's a pretty nice view, but it was a dust collector, to say the least. Now right behind us in this balcony area, that's where they got all that play equipment. But paint job and new floor, and it's very nice. Looks really good. New bleachers. Christian now in a zone. Left open for a three-point attempt was Wheeler. Veldkamp penetrating the zone, kicks it out to Flipsy, who nails a three.
Difference between the two teams, Marty. Christian's making their threes. Lutheran is clanking them. Nice pass.
Oh, good inside pass, but stripped away. Flipsy, I believe, got his hand on the ball. And a nice pass over to Jensma for an easy two. And Christian pouring it on. They got a 10-point lead, 26-16. 2 minutes left until halftime. Well, good work. Short shot by Zach Jensma of Lutheran is good. Make sure we get our Jensmas right.
Yep, each team's got a Decker and each one's got a Jensma.
Taylor Decker is on Christian. Jensma with good position inside, but couldn't get the bunny to go. That was Jeremy Jensma missing that easy shot. Of course, it's pretty easy to us. We're standing up here.
It was, should have been better.
High arching three-point basket by Jacob Wheeler.
A little help from the bench there. Wheeler coming in at 4 points a game, and he's got at least 5.
That was huge. Now makes it 26-21. And definitely a game of runs. Wheeler committing the foul there.
Bonus time.
Yeah, bonus time is right.
I don't know about this, Coach. I don't know about bringing in Decker right here with 2 fouls. Put him on offense, I guess. Better not foul on defense with a minute left. I understand when you're down by 10, but now you got a little run going, you know.
This has definitely been a game of runs in this quarter. Lutheran had a 4-point run. And then Christian had a 7-pointer. Saving the ball was Zach Jensma, but he stepped out of bounds. Christian will get it back.
Well, I think you're hearing a little booing in the act because I think he got shoved. But I'll tell you what, you got to go and get the ball. That was very passive.
Good dump pass, a little bit too far.
Look at how, I mean, go get the ball.
Veldkamp taking it hard to the basket, kisses it off the glass and in.
Just want it more. Christian just wants it more.
28-21. Flat-footed rainbow jumper is good by Zach Jensma. Flat-footed jumper. He's shooting it like a 60-year-old guy. Stecker running the clock down. There's under 20 seconds remaining.
Decker cannot get his 3rd foul here.
Wheeler almost picked up a foul there. Layup attempt is no good. Brower at the almost at the buzzer with 6 seconds left. Put it up and in, and he's fouled. Wowee. That one hurt. Actually, that basket was by Jeremy Jenzema. Jeremy finishes off the three-point play. That makes it 31-23. 8-point advantage by the Crusaders. They've had a good second quarter. 19 points so far, and they still have 6 seconds left. Get it to the middle of the floor. Get it to their money man, Decker, from way outside the line. It's going to be short. And we're at halftime here at Sheboygan County Christian High School, where the Eagles lead it 31-23.
Congratulations on the promotion.
I hope you're saving the extra money.
You gotta put it in stocks.
If you want to get ahead.
No, buns.
And CDs.
Stick it under the mattress.
Getting plenty of advice, but not enough facts? Visit saveandinvest.org. No confusing advice, no sales pitch, just unbiased information and tools to help you manage your money with confidence. Saveandinvest.org.
Salam.
Salam. Ewa.
Rida. Apa apa? Pa.
Mir. Shanti. Nyep chanyok di.
We all want the same thing.
Peace.
And Rotary clubs
Sola.
are making it happen.
Lucky.
Through international scholarships for young people to promote peace and understanding around the world. Rotary. Humanity in motion.
Nuclear weapons materials stored in laboratories and other facilities, some protected by just a chain-link fence. Terrorists are trying to steal these materials to make a nuclear bomb and attack us here. We need to stop them at the source by locking down the materials. There is something you can do to protect America. Visit saferworld.org. Be part of stopping a catastrophe before it happens.
We mentioned in the opening about the fine balance that Sheboygan Christian has, and that's reflected in their first half scoring. Lee Veldkamp led all scorers with 10 points. Andrew Stecker and Jeremy Jenzema chipped in with 7 each. Zach Flipsy had 5 points, and off the bench with 2 points was Brandon Wissey. Christian made 5 out of 5 free throws, and they had 4 3-point baskets, netting them 31 first half points. For Lutheran, Walrich was there. Josh Walrich had 7 points to lead them. Off the bench, having a good half, was Jacob Wheeler with 5. Zach Jenzema also played the later part of the second quarter, had 4 points off the bench. And then the guys that we didn't see enough of and that Lutheran's going to have to get better production is from Dan Salzbrenner and Sam Decker. They each only had 2 points, and then rounding out the scoring was Zach Blindauer with 3. That netted Lutheran 23 for the half. They hit 1 out of 2 free throws, and after you made a comment about them not making their threes, they did hit 3 in the second half of the, they made 2 in the second half of that second quarter. Chris, your impressions of that first half?
Well, good defense, no question. And I said in the opening, Lutheran's coming in at 60 points a clip, and Christian's only giving up 44 points a clip, so something's got to give here. And right now, if I add 23 and 23 equals 46, that's closer to 42, or excuse me, to 44 than to 60. And there's no question Sam Decker has to get better A couple of bad turnovers early, foul trouble early for him. I expect a different thing here from him. But very important the first 4 minutes here because Christian could blow him out right here.
The scoring, oh, nice backdoor cut by Lee Veldkamp, and he gets an easy 2 points. Oh, that was pretty. I was going to say the scoring really picked up in that second quarter, 19-16 for Christian. And putting that basket in was Josh Walrich. He continues his scoring. Meerdink muscles it up and in. His first basket of the ball game, and he's going to get a free throw besides.
Another thing I thought, Lutheran just did not get to balls. Christian out-hustled them quite a bit. There was another case you could have, would have, should have, possible turnover and didn't come through with it. 10 of 23 shooting for Lutheran in the first half, 11 of 25 for Sheboygan Christian. Sam gets his third rebound. And there's a play you got. Oh, that looked like a double dribble.
Basket is up and good by Walrich again. He's keeping him in the ball game, Chris. 35-27. Christian on top. Jensma from 13. Bango. Sweet little jumper there.
He's 4 of 6 from the floor.
From outside the line, the left-handed Nimmer can't get it to go. Falling away on his shot was Blindauer. Not a good attempt there, Chris. Lutheran applying full court pressure. And as was the case most of the first half, Christian has no trouble breaking it. Meerdink from outside the line, no good. And then Jensma is going to get tagged with the foul. Jeremy Jensma. The Jensma that's on Christian.
Yep.
I had to wake Chris up. He's okay now, though. 37-27. Christian on top. Steve Reiner running the top camera. Eric Wiesman on the floor camera. Kind of huddled up against the wall down there. Kerry Kautzer, our director tonight, spinning the dials in the truck. Decker being forced way out on the floor and looking to go one-on-one. Good pass inside, but not able to handle it was Walrich, and it does go out of bounds off of a Christian player, so Lutheran will keep the possession. He does draw some attention, doesn't he? Sam Decker, that is.
Oh, and a good defense and a good plan. Limited to just 3 shots all night. 22 points a game coming in.
Inside shot by Nimmer is no good, and Christian comes away with it, and they've got a 3-on-2 break. Foul's going to go on Walrich, his second. Decker with a steal. And a foul on Lee Veldkamp. It's going to be his second.
I don't know. Oh, gosh.
In a way, it was probably a good foul because it stopped the fast break, but you know, down on that end, it just seemed like why are you calling a foul, right? Just let her go. Play on. I think we could classify Sam as a diaper dandy, don't you?
Yep, and Veldkamp on the lean there.
Foul's going to go on number 22, Zach Flipsy. That'll be his first. They thought they were going to shoot free throws, but they're not. Nimmer is going to toss it in. Christian in a zone. Jump shot is no good by Blindauer again. He's having a tough time this quarter. They're scrapping out there. And we're going to get a blocking foul on Veldkamp. That's going to be his third. He may be, well, let's see what Coach Flipsy does. Picked up a couple of quick ones. That one down on the other end was the real kicker. That one hurt. Decker leaning.
Oh my, that's a bad call.
Wow.
That's just bad.
Third foul on Sam.
That is just a bad call.
Leaping in. Let's see if we can get a replay of that carry.
Oh man, that's a bad call.
Flipsy has it. Bringing it up. There's 5:10 remaining in the third quarter. It's 37-27. The Eagles of Sheboygan County Christian on top. And a blocking foul out on the floor called on Zach Blindauer. And all of a sudden, lots of fouls being called. Both teams now sitting with 4 team fouls. We're not even halfway through the third quarter.
Well, with a 10-point deficit, putting Veldkamp on the bench is not as bad as
Decker on the bench.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Both have 3.
Lutheran in a man-to-man. Decker guarding Jenzema this trip. Flipsy finds his way through the baseline, but then can't make an accurate pass to a teammate and throws it away.
Probably would like that one back.
Oh, wouldn't he? For sure. Veldkamp and Decker both on the floor with 3 fouls.
Nope, Veldkamp is out, Marty.
Veldkamp is out, okay.
Yep.
Decker finally opened for a 3 and got it in. Sam Decker, he now has 5 points.
Just 4 shots though, Marty. 3 of them are threes.
Flipsy being guarded by Nimmer.
You betcha.
5-second call. You gotta have better awareness than that.
And that's
partly that's his teammates too,
right,
because none of those guys moved to get open.
And that's so unlike Christian too. They're so good at that. And that's what I like about their team too, is you talk about their smarts. That's one of the things. They really know how to take care of the basketball, and that's 2 turnovers in a row, which is so unlike Christian. They only had 4 in the first half.
Decker got the inside position and the shot attempt, but I believe it was Meerdink committing the foul on the shot attempt. For Meerdink, that's his third, Chris. Now they have 2 players with 3 fouls. And Decker missed the free throw attempt. Had an opportunity to cut it to a 5-point deficit.
No knee bend. Just kind of
flick it up there,
flicked it up there.
He could cut it to 6. It's 37-30. He missed a pair.
Wow, you need them. You gotta have them.
Stecker bringing it up, does a good job. We talked about this at halftime, but I see Andrew Stecker as the glue for this team. Good steal. Salzbrenner, good.
Coach Flipsy should call a timeout here.
37-32. Andrew Stecker's one of the most valuable guys on the floor for the Eagles because he's the guy that gets the ball inside and brings it up against pressure.
4 trips down, 4 turnovers. That's why I would have called timeout.
Oh, good steal by Stecker. Behind the back pass. And he lays it off to his teammate Jenzema for an easy 2, and that breaks the run. It was a 5-point run by the Crusaders.
And they had a chance with 2 free throws, and they had the ball. They could have easily been back in this game.
Well, they're still in it, but they could have been a lot closer. Nimmer's shot is way short. He follows it though, and Decker gets a nice pass to him, but he can't get it in. And Lutheran, like you had mentioned, is not capitalizing on opportunities, that's for sure. Big Dustin Brower is coming in along with Veldkamp, and checking out is Wissy and Meerdink. Well, maybe Coach Flipsy senses the momentum shifting over to Lutheran, and that's why he brought in Veldkamp. Three-point shot is up and good by Zach Blindauer. Second three of the quarter for the Crusaders, and they're within 4. A good inside feed. Jensima's shot is no good. A lot of fight out of those kids, Chris. Boy, you got to give them that. They're really playing hard.
Yeah, the effort. You can't say anything bad about the effort. There's no question about it.
Zach Jensima back in the ball game. He had a nice first half. Zach finished with 4 first half points. 9 points off the bench for Lutheran in the first half. Really paid big dividends for them.
Good skip pass.
Yeah, over to Jeremy Jensima, and Stecker trying to get it down the lane, but good defense played by Wheeler, who also had a good first half.
Problem is, you got Brower, your 6'7" kid, standing at the three-point line, Marty.
Well, Wheeler had an open three, didn't take it. Flat-footed jumper is good by Zach Jensima. He's cornering the market.
How about that? Everybody needs a hero.
Cornering the market on those flat-footed jumpers.
3 for 3 from the floor.
And committing the foul was Zach Blindauer. If that goes on Zach, it's going to be his 3rd. It is.
That was a good foul, though. Easy basket there.
Lee Veldkamp will go to the line to shoot a pair. He scored the first basket of the half, second half, on a great backdoor cut. Finished the first half with 10 points. He now has 12. Make it 13. 1:05 remaining in the third. 40-37.
Christian's always been a good free throw shooting team, Marty. Here's 2 more.
They are 7 for 8 in the ball game.
32nd timeout, Marty, for Christian. A good one, I think.
Well, you thought they should have called it a little sooner, I'll tell you. And it's not been a real good quarter for them in terms of ball handling. They do have quite a few turnovers.
Yeah, something not like them. They got 5. They only had 4 the whole first half.
Oh, man. That's outstanding. And I'll bet they had at least, didn't they have 1 or 2 of those right away, real early in the first quarter?
Yep. Well, they had like 4 in a row. And that's so much unlike them that I thought they should call timeout, just get things back on the same page. But
one thing that's kept Lutheran in the game is they have made a couple of threes this quarter. And they've got a great game going so far by Josh Walrich. He finished with 7 in the first half and has 4 more points this quarter to give him 11 for the game. Rolling down, 1 minute left in the third.
Another big minute, Marty. Lutheran's got to be right here. Oh, that
was a lob pass to Decker, but was off the mark.
Christian can really, break it open again. 4 points is nice, but looks like Christian's going to go for just 1 here.
A lot of time left, too. Almost. It was over 40 seconds when they started. It's rolling down now to 30.
And again, this is one of their strengths, taking care of the basketball. Later in games, they do this, and you follow them, and they make their free throws.
In a way, this is a good thing for Veldkamp and Decker because they're sitting with 3. Hopefully they won't pick up the 4th foul this quarter, and then they'll have 2 fouls left for the rest of the game. Under 10 seconds now. Stecker. Flipsy, bango, nails a 3. That was a dagger. And we're at the end of 3 quarters of play. Christian remains on top by 7 now, 44-37.
Triglycerides or trigs have to do to get noticed. Normal triglycerides are below 150. High triglycerides increase your risk of heart disease. And if you're a woman, that risk goes up even more. After standing in the shadows of good and bad cholesterol, triglyceride, also known as the forgotten fat, is ready to share the spotlight and the attention. Remember to ask your doctor about the good, the bad, and the forgotten fat. And remember, normal triglycerides are under 150.
This message brought to you by Sister to Sister, working together for healthy hearts.
This is a banana. This is a cat. This is fire. This is harmless and actually helpful to some people. Don't believe everything you hear. The fact is that every major health organization rejects smoked marijuana. Now that the smoke is cleared, discover truecompassion.org.
Back at Sheboygan County Christian High School, where the Crusaders trail the Eagles by 7. Pretty good scoring quarter. Lutheran had 14 in the quarter. Christian had 13. Lutheran starts off with the ball. Decker has it right now. Being guarded by Jeremy Jenzema. Takes a 3, can't get it. Brower with the board.
Great defense on Sam tonight. Way below his average.
Sitting with 3 points. Pardon me, 5 points. He had 2 in the first half and had a 3-point basket in the third quarter.
Oh, good cut by Brower there.
Yeah, should have got him the ball. And a nice steal by Nimmer. Left-handed layup made for him. 44-39.
10 turnovers now for Christian.
Joe Meerdink back in the ball game too, Chris.
Just 9 for Lutheran, that is.
Well, the backdoor cut, not a very good effort by Joe Meerdink. There were a lot of players in the way, but Jenzema read it as a backdoor cut and threw the ball. Got a little fortunate, it went off a Crusader. Eagles will keep it. Brower with 13, the 13-footer, no good. But a rebound putback by Jenzema is.
Jenzema having a nice ball game.
Decker under pressure, under the basket, got it up and in.
Christian right now at 50% shooting, Marty.
Wow. 46-41. Eagles on top. Veldkamp had his shot blocked by Decker. Lob pass back to Salzbrenner, who puts it up and in. Nice run of the break there, Chris. Wow.
One too many passes, Marty. They're lucky.
Meerdink from outside the line. No good. Veldkamp dumps it inside, or Meerdink should be taking most of his shots.
You could say that again.
Oh, boy.
Well, he's 0 for 3 from 3, but 2 for 3 from 2. So which do you think he should do?
Wasn't Manute Bol about 7-3, and he
7-7.
He kept shooting threes, too.
Manoodle.
48-43. Christian on top. We didn't talk much about their loss to Oostburg, but boy, that was crucial because now when they go out there, they have to, they're kind of in a must-win situation, and playing on the road against the Flying Dutchman is quite a chore.
And that's going to be a nice squad the next couple of years for Coach Bruning.
We're looking for good defense played by the Crusaders. Pardon me, by the Eagles. Oh, there's a travel not called. Shot is up, no good.
Good
Wheeler
hustle.
got the rebound. Good defense by the Eagles. Joe Meerdink. Boy, oh boy, that was super. Kick out to Wheeler. That was a great defensive trip by the Eagles.
Yep.
Meerdink from outside the line.
What are you talking about, Marty, he says.
Really? It was a 3. Decker, they're calling the foul before the shot.
Meerdink. 4, huh?
See now, you make a 3, what do you do on defense? I made my 3, man. Somebody else can play defense. That for Joe is his 4th. Coming in the ball game is Zach Flipsy. Both ends of the court, Joe. That's what Brett's saying to him. Both ends of the court. Oh, Decker was open, but they didn't give him the ball in the lane. Flipsy guarding Sam. Decided height advantage for Decker. Wheeler having a nice ball game off the bench. And Jensema, bad foul by Jeremy, his 3rd. That's going to be the 7th team foul. It is. Decker will be going to the line. You know, we talk about those missed free throws in the 3rd quarter. It becomes magnified now, Chris. He's got to make some, keep them in the ball game. It's they're down 8. And he couldn't get the roll. Wow.
No knee bend, coach. He's got no knee bend.
We weren't able to get the free throw shooting percentages. It'd be interesting to see what he is shooting. You know, when you're hitting at such a high point per game average, you know, you're making your free throws. Definitely not doing that tonight. That is the 6th team foul on Lutheran, so the next foul on them, then they'll be sending the Eagles to the line.
Christian loves it like this. 8-point lead, got the basketball. We take care of the ball very well. See how they come off screen so hard? They're always open. Just a change of speed, change of pace, set up your defender.
Under 3:30 left in the ball game. And Chris mentioned they have, oh, what a backdoor cut. And an easy 2 for Veldkamp. Oh, man.
Defending CLC champs.
10-point lead now, and a timeout, a full timeout by Lutheran. And with 3:10 remaining in the ball game, the Eagles lead it 53-43.
The most dangerous thing
our kids have to deal with today
isn't violence.
it isn't drugs, it's unhealthy food.
Too many of our kids are overweight. They're headed for diabetes, heart problems, or worse.
They need to eat healthy things like vegetables, fruits, high-fiber vegetarian foods.
As our kids grow, the right foods can help protect them from obesity, heart problems, diabetes, and even cancer. To find out more, call for a free booklet or visit our website, kidsgethealthy.org.
One day, you were simply struggling to be a dad. The next, you're coping with a diagnosis of childhood cancer. CureSearch.org can help. It's run by doctors and scientists whose research has led to an overall cure rate of 78%. You're not as alone as you feel.
There you see the men. That's Chris.
All doing
Looking at my numbers, Marty.
They're still playing the tough defense. It's Veldkamp now on Decker. Open shot for Wheeler. When they need it the most, they can't get it. And that's a three-point basket by the Crusaders. Eagles, too much here so far.
Defense. Defense wins championships.
I was going to say they got the ball back with about 2:45. And I was just going to say, let's see how much clock they run. But fouling them pretty quick was number 15, Zach Blindauer, and Chris, that's his fourth.
And not the right guy to foul.
No. He's make it 3 for 3, 5 for 5 in the ball game. Hit 2 in the first half, 2 in the third quarter, and now this one and that one. He has 18 points. Blindauer outside the line, no good.
Uh-oh.
They were looking for Stecker on the break, but Lutheran got back. Prevented that. Good idea. Back cut by Wissy was a good one, but Stecker threw it off the foot of a Crusader. 55-43. There you see it, 2:15 remaining. Both teams in the bonus.
Whoops.
Wheeler going hard to the hoop, puts it in. That was a bad turnover.
Yepper.
Salzbrenner on Stecker. And Decker is guarding Wissy. You think his dad would say be cranked up a 3 now? Boy, it looked like he had a lane to the basket on the dribble, Chris, and didn't take it. Timeout. Smart thinking. Don't turn the ball over. 1:27 remaining, and Christian has a 10-point lead. It's going to be awfully tough for the Crusaders to get back in it. It's hard to score when you don't have the ball.
And they're just so good with the ball, Marty. As we mentioned it time and time again, they spread the floor, they have good ball handling, and they make their free throws. When you're behind, makes it tough. And I'll tell you what, Lutheran is right there. I mean, they can play with this team. You know, they just
they've made 9 out of 10 free throws, 4 out of 5 this half. They were 5 for 5 in the first half, and boy, that's a recipe for success.
Yeah, I was going to say Lutheran. I'm looking forward to the next one. Should be February 9th.
You really hit it right on the head when we did the opening. You said the key to the ball game is defense, and Christian plays such good defense that they only allow, 44 points a game?
Yep.
And Lutheran is sitting at 45, so they're right at about the average. And the guy that Lutheran needed, Sam Decker, has just had a really tough time getting open for shots. And it's not that he's played bad. It's just that Christian has really played well on defense.
Yeah, he's got 6 shots all night, Marty, and they've done a nice job, and other people have tried to chip in. I mean,
you know what happens when we play on Fridays and I only get 6 shots? I get a cold sweat. Oh, nice pass, Veldkamp, and kissing it off the glass was Jeremy Jenzema.
He's had a nice game.
He definitely has. Decker is fouled. Veldkamp is going to pick up his 4th. And he's saying, what do you mean? Isn't your arm part of the ball? Lee, we're just joshing. That for Sam Decker is his first free throw out of 4 attempts. Oh, good rebound. Wheeler.
Number 9 rebound there.
Feldkamp looking for a double-double. Good ball handling by Andrew Stecker. And Sam Decker goes in for the dunk. It's 57-48 with 44.7 seconds remaining. Lutheran calling a timeout. Good anticipation that time by Sam. We didn't mention this in the pregame stats, but he's averaging almost 2.5 steals per game. And I do remember one earlier in the game, so he's got at least 2.
Coach Flipsy wanted a timeout earlier, couldn't get it, and that's when the turnover occurred. Unfortunately for them.
I mean, you can't call a timeout when the other team has the ball dribbling in for a
No,
layup.
his team had the ball, and he wanted to call a timeout. I mean, he was asking for it, and then he turned it over.
Our next broadcast isn't going to be until January 8th. That means it's a 3-week layoff. Chris is rolling his eyes saying, what in the world is going on? But that's the way the schedule is. It'll be Ashwaubenon at North on January 8th. And we look forward to bringing you that ball game. Kerry Kautzer spinning the dials in the truck. Steve Reiner up here on top. Eric Wiesman down on the floor. Chris Wright, Mike Martin are your broadcasters. And we're having a good time. This has been an entertaining ball game, to say the least. Quick double team, and Stecker doesn't do a good job that time getting rid of the ball. He hung on to it too long. You either got to dribble out of that double team or pass it right away. Ball's going to go on Sam Decker, his 4th. I will say this about Andrew Stecker, is he is strong with the ball.
Swinging those elbows, though, could land you a tee real fast. I mean, that was take care of the ball, but you got to be careful a little bit. Of course, there was 4 arms on him.
If they'd had a better grip, he couldn't have swung his elbows.
That's right. Good free throw shooting again, Marty. Kaboom. Winning formula.
9-point lead now for the Eagles, 11-point lead, 59-48. Oops. Wheeler didn't make the cut that Salzbrenner was looking for. Inside feed, nice fake, and Veldkamp picks up the foul. Blindauer is going to get tagged with his 5th. This is kind of boring. They go to the line, they make them all.
I think it's great.
2, 4, 5 in a row, make it 6 in a row in the quarter. 61-48, and they're starting to spread it out with 20 seconds remaining. Wow, the defense is just stifling. And a good tap away by Flipsy, and that's going to be the ball game. Sheboygan Christian with an impressive 61-48 win. See the teams shaking hands. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, Chris will have a couple of the winning Eagles to interview, and I'll give you some of the final stats, and we'll wrap this ball game up. Again, Sheboygan Christian a winner, 61-48.
Can help. It's run by doctors and scientists whose research has led to an overall cure rate of 78%. You're not as alone as you feel.
If you give me a fish.
If you give someone a fish,
You feed them for a day.
Teach someone to fish.
You feed them for a lifetime.
Give me a fish, and you'll feed me for a day. Teach me to fish, and you'll feed me for a lifetime.
Through Volunteers of America, you can help change lives in your community.
Mom, Jimmy's sick again. You were always sick, too. Not like him. You don't remember. He keeps getting infections. He takes after you.
If your child is repeatedly sick, it may be PI, primary immunodeficiency disease, a defect of the immune system. The only way to know is by testing.
Mom, this isn't normal. It's normal.
It's not normal. Talk to us about PI.
We've all solved problems in creative ways. But the quick fix isn't always the best, especially when it comes to your health. Crooked teeth or misaligned jaws could be signs of orthodontic trouble. Quick cosmetic fixes rather than orthodontic treatment may not be the best solution. Teeth that work better look better, and orthodontists improve the look of the mouth by improving tooth alignment and function. Appearance is important, but it's not everything. For a healthy smile, visit an orthodontist.
Back here with two Christian players. Lee, let's talk to you first. First of all, how was practice this week after that tough loss last week?
We really worked real hard. We really focused on playing defense and rotating a lot and really getting into the hole. But we obviously still didn't do that very well today. We still shot too many threes and still forced too much stuff. So still have a lot of work to do with that.
Well, I don't know about that, but you guys did play very well. You shot almost 50% through 3 quarters and things like that. A lot of pressure this year for your team after such a successful year last year. Kind of everybody's looking out for you guys.
Yeah, it's tough. We're usually the team that it was the underdog. These past years, people have predicted us to not do very well, and now this year we're the team that everybody's going after, and it's a whole nother game.
Well, you guys did very well. Let's talk a little bit about that defense. You come in giving up just 44 points a game. You held Lutheran. It's averaging close to 60 points a game. You guys do play awesome defense. You guys really swarm the ball. It really is a total team effort.
Oh, yeah. I was the one who guarded Decker, but during the game, I'm only guarding them part of the time because we're helping out. We're switching. We're really just playing good team defense.
And that has been kind of what you guys have been doing over the last few years is playing great defense.
Oh, yeah, that's a staple of our program is just to play the defense because you never know if your offense is going to be there, but you can always rely on your D.
One last question here before I talk to Zach here is free throw shooting. My gosh, you just seem like every year you always make a lot of free throws. You had to make them tonight to close it out. You got a nice free throw shooting team too.
Yeah, we really work on that a lot in practice. After every single sprint or like hard drill, we always go down and shoot free throws. And so I think that's what makes us real good at free throws.
I said I was going to only ask you one more question, but how was playing football this year?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. I got to play with these guys. So it was a good time playing them again.
Well, it was nice to see you, and congratulations. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Zach, again, like we mentioned before, team effort tonight. You guys really do a nice job also of taking care of the basketball. You must work on a lot of ball handling stuff because it seems like all your guys can really handle the rock.
Yeah, we work on our press break real hard to handle pressure. A couple slip-ups at the end, gave up a dunk, but a lot of dribbling drills, make sure we're tough with the ball.
Yeah, it seems like, when you guys got a lead, you hold the ball, you guys do take care of the ball, and you run nice cuts too.
We work on the back door. We put that in our offense. A lot of things that if you're not open, how to get open. Just taking care of the ball, being smart.
So how is it? You had all these years sitting behind there. Now you get to play for your dad. How is that?
It's awesome.
Is it?
It's everything I imagined, I guess.
He gets on you any different than anybody else, or it's okay? Or
I get to hear about it at home all the time, so it's not done after practice. I get an extra hour of coaching.
Coach, you're not supposed to do that. Don't do it at home. Don't do that. But again, nice win for you guys tonight, and another week of practice, and keep this thing going.
Yeah, it feels good to come off a tough loss and get back in the win column.
Well, congratulations to both you guys. Good luck in the future. We'll see you in a couple months. With that, we'll send it back to Marty.
Great job on the interviews, Chris. Final scoring for tonight's ball game. Sheboygan Lutheran was led by Josh Walrich with 11 points. Sam Decker had 10, far below his average of 22 points a game. Adding 7 was Jacob Wheeler off the bench. He had a very nice game for the Crusaders. And then chipping in with 6 each were Dan Salzbrenner, Zach Blindauer, and Zach Jenzema. Jenzema, the famous for his flat-footed shots. Carl Nimmer had 2 points, and that rounds out the scoring for the Crusaders. They had 48. For the winning Eagles of Sheboygan County Christian, they were led by Lee Veldkamp, number 21. You saw him in the interview. He had 20 points. Chipping in with 15 was Jeremy Jenzema. And then with 8 was Zach Flipsy. You saw him on the interview. Joe Meerdink had 7, including a 3-pointer. And Andrew Stecker did the great work on handling the ball and beating pressure and dishing off to teammates. Had 9 points, and that was good for their 61. Our next broadcast is going to be on January 8th, Friday, when Ashwaubenon invades Sheboygan North. We look forward to bringing that ball game. So we're going to take about a 3-week hiatus before we'll be back on the air. For the crew, Steve Reiner on the top camera, Eric Wiesman on the floor camera, Kerry Kautzer spinning the dials in the truck, and my partner Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin saying thanks for watching, everybody. One more time, Sheboygan County Christian a winner, 61-48 in the Holy War by the Shore. Thanks for watching. We'll see you down the road.